For 3 hours every night, Planet Green is on the verge. 3 hours of mavericks on the verge of change.
Sometimes you just have to push the boundaries of what you would normally do.
I want the same respect as the male officers. I get yes, sir, a lot.
Misfits on the verge of understanding.
You are really living right on the edge of a knife.
What the heck's going on here?
Innovators on the verge of discovery.
If we've seen it or done it before, we try and do it in a different way.
You will walk out of this experience a different person.
Verge, every night at 8 on Planet Green. Their houses are money pits because their houses are trash pits.
My family is very wasteful. Sorry, landfill.
Now Annabelle's here
Hey, kids.
to clean house.
I would like to do a little experiment. We will calculate how much money you save and give you that in cash.
Little changes made a big difference.
We should have done this longer ago.
Wasted, Wednesday at 8 on Planet Green.
Today on Wasted, we're here in Cobble Hill, Brooklyn, where they take their environmental issues very seriously. Every house has a recycling can outside. The only problem is where we're headed, the Sweet Melissa Patisserie. They haven't quite gotten up to speed on their greening.
Owners Melissa and her sister Erin may share the same genes, but when it comes to the wasteful practices of their business,
composting is just the right thing to do. I don't know that it's going to be practical.
these two have some sibling rivalry.
Of course I want to do what's best for the environment, but I also need to do what's best for my business. Melissa has just only seen the bottom line, and she can't see beyond that.
I'm going to give the sisters 3 weeks to follow my plan.
I'm going to have to cook up some solutions for them. You guys have the most beautiful shop here. I mean, it really is sweet, Melissa's. It totally is. But the effect you're having on the environment is not so sweet. So something is being returned to you today.
Great.
Yes, yes, your garbage.
Great. No.
Yeah. Right. And most of this is organic garbage, which sits in landfills and becomes methane gas, which is one of the leading producers of greenhouse gases.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. Oh, look at those apples.
Oh,
This
mangoes.
is tragic. Now let's get in here. Let's see what's actually in here. Okay. Come on, come closer. You made it.
We can
Come
do
back to
anything
it.
together.
All right, so
Okay.
what do we see?
Oh, we're going to have to change.
What's this? What are we looking at right here?
I picked up chicken.
You picked up chicken?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I think that's cheese.
Oh, I think that is cheese. Rosemary?
Oh,
I
here,
love
you can have-
rosemary.
Yeah.
A lot of carrots. 35% of your garbage is the organic waste. Look, I want to give you this, Erin. Melissa, take this bread. Why is this bread in the garbage?
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
curious.
Those loaves of bread are $7 a piece.
$7 a piece.
It's a multi-grain bread.
You guys actually have a garden out here. So there's a reason why you're not composting?
You know, it's a great idea, but I don't know how much time would be involved training the staff, being on top of it and making sure they're doing it.
If every business in Brooklyn used the amount of resources that you guys are using, we would need 832 more Brooklyns.
Wow.
Ooh. It's just not sustainable.
No. It's heartbreaking. Really, I could...
It's not the legacy you want to leave on the planet. I've never had anyone cry when I've told them this. I know it really means a lot to you. You've changed a lot in your life, and now you want to do that in your business.
Yeah.
Melissa, when you see your sister crying, that's...
I don't like the fact that my sister cried.
Yeah, right. Oh, hey, Shanna, how are you?
I'm fine.
Are you on compost duty today?
Yes, I am.
And how's it going? Have people been having trouble with this, or have they embraced this willingly?
Well, in the beginning, it was kind of hard, but now we're getting the hang of it.
Right. Good work. Don't let me keep you. I'll see you on the inside. The big savings, which might be a little bit of a surprise for you, was in the composting. Because you were paying a lot of money carting that organic waste away. So by composting, we estimate you will be saving $2,100 a year.
Great. Very
So
good.
the total for you is $2,280.
Fantastic.
I think that's pretty great.
Yeah.
Keep up the great work. And of course, the great news is it hasn't affected any of the great taste coming out of your oven.
Thank you.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
Today on Wasted, we meet the Space family. They're hunters.
There's a deer right there.
We have a freezer full of wild game that we harvest.
They're not your average family.
We own a zoo. That's what we do for a living.
They drive everywhere.
Who wants to go somewhere and not have a vehicle?
I have a bumper sticker that says, "I'll keep my guns, money, and freedom. You can keep the change."
And they're addicted to their electronics.
I don't think the world will ever run out of electricity. Is that possible?
The idea of my family going green, I don't see it happening.
Here's our pantry with all of our stuff, and none of it will get recycled. I like everything packaged. I like things in like the smaller quantities. I like it to look good.
Parker is the mayor of the town they live in, and he's just passed a law making it a requirement to recycle.
But they don't recycle at home.
We've never recycled. We really haven't had the time to.
You're not going to have your DVDs or your cell phones or your video games. It's going to be like 1920 for 24 hours.
That works for me.
I quit now. I can't live like the 1920s. I have no desire to try it. I want to use my washing machine all day long. I love the sound of it humming, and my computer, my cell phone. I don't want to do it. No. Parker! What is that?
That? That's bringing you back to appreciate modern society.
But what do you do with it?
It's pretty much self-explanatory.
I guess I'm gonna have to wash this.
You don't know how to do it.
I guess maybe I wring it out. Well, this would take all day to do laundry back then. I guess maybe the mom would have their kids doing it instead.
If we had to do this today, I would probably just dip them all in the pool and call it a day.
Oh, Annabelle, making me do this.
I'm good with change, but my family doesn't know how to recycle or even want to recycle, so I decided to make some signs up. I'll be convincing my sisters and my mom to recycle.
Hunter! Hunter, you cannot put the garbage can in the pantry. No, this is ridiculous. The garbage can belongs there. But I do not want to have to go into the pantry if I want to throw something away. If I need to throw something out, like my dirty tissue.
Papers in there.
I do not put
and
papers
sweet and low packet and stuff like that.
Sweet and low packet is not recyclable. You're a 14-year-old green monster. The last few weeks have been really rough, but I decided I would try to recycle. Can't believe I'm going through my own trash. Okay, we gotta get the cans. Wow, we definitely throw away a lot of cans here. Wow, if we actually recycle, we are definitely gonna have a lot less garbage. We got our first bag of recyclables. That's pretty impressive.
To be honest with you, at first I thought we were going to be totally against going green, but now Jill's conscience actually got a hold of her.
There's no reason to run the whole dishwasher if I really only needed this spatula. And I've been really good about unplugging things.
She might be the one to step up and to lead us through it.
So I can't believe that you and I are doing this recycling thing.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
You're really working hard at making it easier for us to recycle. I think that I'm gonna keep making sure that the family recycles. I'm proud of how you stepped up and helped lead the family in the recycling effort, and I love you.
Well, do good. I love you too.
Love you, buddy. To be honest, I still don't want to be green, but I know it's something that I have to do. We found that we really do want to make a difference.